A lot of managers, they only keep score when things are going wrong. They only keep score when people are losing. So that's why I tell managers, you got to keep score when things are going right. You got to keep score when things are going average. Then if you have negative feedback, corrective feedback, it stings a little bit less. I am not one of these people who says every feedback session needs to be like an Oreo cookie, right? Here's what you're doing right. Now here's what you did wrong. Now, but remember, you're doing a great job. That's confusing. But if you're engaged in an ongoing regular dialogue, and you're keeping score, and you're giving people meaningful, candid feedback, then typically you're telling them things they did right, things they did wrong, things they did average. You're helping them see where they can get better. Continuous improvement is good news, not bad news. But if feedback is a special occasion, the only time I coach you is when you're messing up, then it's never going to work. And so there are certainly, there's plenty to be said about young people. Maybe they get trophies too easily nowadays. And so if you tell them, hey, not everyone gets a trophy, maybe they're not used to that. That, hey, around here you got to score points in order to win. And you got to win in order to get a trophy. No hard feelings. So yeah, that might come as a surprise to some young people today. But what we've learned is that when managers are engaged in a regular, ongoing, structured dialogue, then you build trust and confidence over time. I'm talking with you about your performance because that's what I do. That's my role. We have this conversation every day or every other day or once a week. We talk about what you did and what you need to do next. And part of that is, of course, I'm going to be trying to help you improve. Coaching shouldn't be bad news. Show me any elite performer in any field. I will show you somebody who's trying to get better. It's baseball season, so professional baseball players, right? They're the best baseball players in the world, Major League Baseball players, right? So they don't need a coach, right? Oh no, they do. That's why they're the best. They don't need to do infield practice, right? No, they do. That's why they're the best. Even though they're the best, they still practice, right? And anyone who's an elite performer in any field wants coaching and is trying to get better. Human beings are not static creatures. You're either trying to get better or you're getting a little bit worse every day. It's just that you're probably getting worse imperceptibly, right? At an imperceptible rate. Human beings are not static. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. So one reason to try to get better is so you don't get worse. If coaching is good news, not bad news, then they're going to have a much easier time hearing the critiques.